My name is Max Owens. This is entry number 1, date Saturday, October 26th. Time is 6:27 p.m. These audio logs will be my way of documenting recent sightings and interviews pertaining to vigilante known as the Batman. I'll tell you right now that everything's been scarce. We don't even know if this Batman is even a man at all. The way he uses the shadows, the way he disappears, the way he instills fear is enough to give grown men night terrors. End of entry. Entry number 2. Time is now 6:45 p.m. I've been walking in the financial district of Gotham for almost 20 minutes now. I'm approaching a victim of an armed robbery that had occurred a few days prior. His name is Bobby J. Curtis. He owns a small shop within the financial district. It's called the Antique Inn. It's known for selling, antiques and other items of the sort. In this robbery, Mr. Curtis witnessed some kind of bat-like creature subdued the criminals who had attempted to rob his store. You'll hopefully have more information for us on arrival. End of entry. Entry 3. Time is now 7 p.m. Your name and occupation, please.
My name is Bobby J. Curtis, both for short, and I'm the owner-manager at the Antique Inn.
Mr. Curtis, can you recall the events that happened at your shop a few days ago?
It was like any other night before closing. Me and my daughter were checking our inventory when we heard the bell notifying us to a customer entering. I went to the front seeing two men wearing ski masks holding submachine guns, aiming them at me. One barked his commands, telling me to get down on the ground. Then my daughter entered. Sorry.
It's okay, Mr. Curtis. Take your time.
My daughter entered and put her hands up. The same robber barked commands towards her as well. They wanted what was in our registers, then whatever was in our back room security safe. We complied while I was being held at gunpoint. I looked up and witnessed the man seamlessly disappear before my very eyes. It was like a phantom. I only saw it briefly. It was a shadowy creature, bat-like in appearance.
What happened to your daughter?
I heard her scream from the back room. I leapt up from the ground and started running towards her. I entered the room seeing her curled up in a ball in the corner. The robber was nowhere to be seen. I asked her what she had seen, and she told me that a creature with wings swooped down, snatching the man up, and then melted into the very shadows.
I see. Thank you for allowing me a chance to tell your story. May I shake your hand?
Yes.
Time is 7:25 p.m. I have one more interview for the night, then I'm going to head home. Has that car been followed? No, it must be my imagination. Anyways, end of entry. Entry number 4. Time is 8 p.m. I'm at the residence of the Colin Shaw. He had been walking home from a friend's house, then he witnessed a mugging that was stopped by the Batman almost a week ago. Evening, Mr. Shaw. I'm Max Owens. I'm writing an article for the Gotham University paper. You spoke on the phone?
Ah, yes. Come in out of the rain, young man. Have a seat. Would you like something to drink?
I'm fine, sir. I'm recording this conversation. Is that fine?
Of course.
Can you tell me about the events that had happened a week ago?
A I was coming home from my friend Arlene's a few blocks down the street. I had noticed something in the corner of my eye in the alleyway just across from here. I saw a man dressed in black clothing. He had some kind of bladed weapon in his right. No, it was his left hand. He was holding a couple up, pressing the bladed weapon to the throat of the girlfriend. When some kind of projectile struck it from his hand, he was yanked down, being dragged deeper into the darkness of the alleyway. The couple had called the police, and I was rushing over to them as fast as I could.
What are your thoughts on this Batman that saved that couple?
I think he, or whatever it is, may be some kind of demon that stalks criminals in the dead of the night.
You may be right on that. Thank you for your time. Heading home for the night. Of where I left off